This 26 Sports and CCTV high school hockey presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to third period action here from the WEX on a Wednesday night. Jeff Castillo and Bill Dooley bringing you the action as the Big Rapids Cardinal are leading the Cadillac Vikings 2-1. And Jeff, what do we have for a quick scoring wrap-up in that period?
All right, the second goal, or the second period, just featured one goal, and that came from the Big Rapids side. That was scored by number 21, Jonathan Spadowski, and that was an unassisted goal. So that put the Cardinals up 2-1. They have actually been outshot by the Vikings by a total of 18-16, so it's pretty close. And it's been a pretty close game, really.
Yeah.
You know, as far as opportunities go,
Yep.
amount of time spent in each zone and everything, the score's tight. So looking forward to a real good third period here.
All right. Okay, referee Ulrey is just about ready to get us going here to start the third period. The Vikings will start off with Tonello, Watkins, and Alan Shear, along with Justin Smith and Austin Pendrick on defense. And the puck will go back to Pendrick. He'll play it up the boards. And we are underway here in the third period. And we are pleased to have a special guest here right now, Craig Kennard. Craig, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, not too bad, Bill. How about you?
Great. What are you thinking of the game so far?
It's been a really quick game here.
Yeah, not too many whistles, huh?
No.
Hardly any penalties.
Both teams have good speed. We're in for a real good third period here.
The Vikings clear it out into center ice and played it back to Connor Lee. Number 8, he's one of their captains, and dumped into the zone. They're going to go for a quick change. In the corner, first one to it is Huntersmark. He takes a big hit there by Smith. And now Austin Pendrick gets railed there. He's
a little
limping
hurt there.
right now. He's
off.
limping. Coming in on a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Shot. Scored! And
they got caught there on a short shift. That's all right.
you know, it was one of those plays where Pendrick, he couldn't even move. He couldn't do. He was trying to get off the ice, and I think Cadillac was a little upset there may not have been a late hit on it because he really didn't have the puck. We'll wait for the score on that. But, Craig, when did you play? What years were you playing high school hockey?
I started in 03 and then finished in 06.
Okay. Who were some of the characters on the team back in the day when you played?
Oh, we had a few. We had the youngest C. Hayes, Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
We had Spencer McCormick. We had Michael Stevens, who is now our meteorologist.
That's right.
So that's good.
Yeah.
We also had Sean Bigger, who was our main goalie.
Oh, yeah. Great goalie.
And then Eric Sharp was always our backup until he started skating out.
Yeah.
We had Garrett Garber, Bill Knetz.
You had some size on that team, didn't you?
We were big boys.
What was how did you guys do? Did you guys make a run in the playoffs at all in any of those teams?
Well, it's kind of tough, Bill, because we'd always get to the regional, and we'd play Big Rapids or Gaylord.
Right.
And we'd lose in our overtime, or come to the third period, it'd be 2-2 hockey game, or we'd be up by one, and a one-goal lead is just usually not. But I'll tell you what, Big Rapids here with a 2-goal lead in the third, I wouldn't trust that.
No, it's not a safe one.
Nope.
Vikings now will shoot it off the glass down the ice. We probably have an icing right here. We do. And looking back at those years, do you remember like a big goal that you scored, one that sticks in your mind?
Yeah, I actually had a 2-goal night one night.
Yeah.
And
you remember who that was against?
Yes, it was against Sheboygan, Big North team.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just after one of my defensemen, Garrett Garber, flung a wrist shot from the point and broke my cup. So I guess that drew out a little aggression in me, and I scored a couple goals. So Coach says that that'd be a good time for me to get hit like that every game. I wasn't too into that.
Oh. Craig, leave it to you with, there's a huge hit there along the boards right in front of the student section. And the Vikings will try and play back to the point, diving for it and getting it out of the zone, playing it back to Justin Smith. That puck is still in. Coming in with it is Massey, takes a shot, knocked away. Good opportunity there for the Cardinal.
Good job by the goalie to brush that puck aside, too.
Yeah. Puck is sitting there by the blue line, kept in nicely.
They're having trouble getting the puck out, too. There we go.
Here we go at the center ice. Brendan Phillips, number 8. He'll backhand it in the zone right onto Bolda, and he'll hold on to it. Well, Craig, we're having our 20-year tribute coming up on February 2nd, so maybe you can make it to that night. We'll have a bunch of players from the old team, and we appreciate you coming up in the booth with us.
Thank you very much, Bill.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Jeff, I'm going to give you these back. You're missing them.
Craig Kennard, former Viking player, joining us in the booth. 3-1, Big Rapids with the lead. We are in the third period with 14 minutes to go. We have a hand pass, so that'll bring it down the ice. Cadillac had the hand pass, so it comes all the way down. You can hand pass in your own defensive zone. There's no whistle, but when you are in the offensive zone and you hand pass, they will whistle it down.
They'll get you in the neutral zone too, correct, Bill?
In the neutral zone also. Face off in the corner. Shot behind the net. First one to it is going to be McDonald. Lewis McDonald. That one makes it all the way through. Nice job by Fosmore to see that one.
All right, Big Rapids seeming to start bringing the pressure here in this third period.
Yep, the Vikings need a spark here to answer back and get some momentum going.
All right, we would like to mention that last Big Rapids goal was scored by number 20, Thomas Crandall. With
There's
an
a shot
assist
just
to
wide.
10, Lewis McDonald. They're still pressing for another one here.
Yeah, that one was very close on that shot out front. Good work there by the Cardinal. We have Spadowski playing it back to the point, but it goes all the way down. No icing here. We have 13:30 to go here in the game. There's a long pass knocked down by Leotardt. Ian Lilly at the blue line. It's played out to center and then dumped in, and the Cardinal will go for a change. Good to see Austin Pendrick back out on the ice, Jeff, after that big. There's some lumber whacked right there. Lilly with a shot just wide of the post. That was you got a lot of.
Yeah, he got all of it behind that one. That was a good shot, just a little bit wide. He was going for that left post.
There's that stanchion again, Jeff. It just has wreaked havoc on some of the clearing passes. And Fletcher Bolda is going to hold on to it behind the net as the Vikings apply the pressure with 12:52 to go.
And that's always been one of Big Rapids' kind of favorite plays. They like to go high up off that glass, and you just never know what you're going to get here at the Wex with the glass stanchions.
Ian Lilly coming off the ice. He had that good opportunity to score. Face off. Won by the Vikings. They'll play it back to Pendrick, looking for the redirect, and Shear actually got a piece of it. That was a good attempt there by the Vikings.
Yeah, and Pendrick was looking at that all the way. That was a little bit more of a kind of a pass shot than a shot.
Yep. Pendrick with the long pass, tipped at center ice. Good call there by Graham, the linesman. Hard around the boards. Taking it is Carpenter. And we got an icing with 12:20 to go here. The Vikings are down 3-1. How about our sponsors,
All
Jeff?
right, we would like to mention our sponsors. We've got Napa, with locations in Cadillac, Lake City, and Big Rapids. Pizza Plus, Cadillac Tire, and Cadillac Casting Incorporated. A big thank you to our sponsors for helping you bring you this game tonight. If you would like to be a sponsor for Winter High School sports, please contact our sales team at 231-577-1844 or email sales@mynews26.com. Bill?
All right, play is behind the net. They play it along the boards, and coming out with it is Gavin Foster. Foster up to Zach Izzard. Zach Izzard. It's a 2-on-1 for the Vikings developing. Izzard's got Geiger with him. There's a shot deflected over the net, and holding on to it is going to be Fletcher Bolda. And I don't know if he had the pass. I think they took away that lane, but it was tipped by the defenseman.
Yeah, he thought he had the clear shot. The defenseman made a nice play.
Yeah.
He did it. He did a good enough job where he wasn't able to slide the pass over, and then he got a little bit on the shot. So you can't ask much more from the defender than that. It's a good play defensively for the Big Rapids Cardinals.
The faceoff is right to the goalie, and hustling in is was that Geiger?
It's 12, Brian Geiger.
Yeah, Brian Geiger, number 12. And Jeff, we were impressed with this line tonight. Every time they've been out there, they've been keeping the pressure on.
They have. They've been making some things happen. So
coming out with
so
it.
Good.
Nice play by Gavin Foster, but Spadowski gets it back. There's a shot, good pad save there by Fosmore. Puck will stay in the zone. And a centering attempt. Ooh, I mean, it was actually knocked out in front by the Vikings.
Cadillac actually brought that out in front of the net. There happened to be a Big Rapids player there. Didn't catch his number. So
in the
Vikings
corner.
Dodge a bullet there.
There's a crunch there by Izzard. Coming back with another shot. That one was a double deflection and just behind the net. Vikings will shoot it up and the net goes off its mooring. So we'll have a little bit of time here to get that going. And we want to give a shout out to Levi Rowan and Spencer Graham. And they are playing college hockey at Aquinas down in Grand Rapids.
Right.
It's their second year. And so congratulations to both of them. And last year, Aquinas went to the championship. I believe it was last year, maybe the year before, and they actually won it. So they've got a good program going there at Aquinas.
Yeah, good opportunity for those guys. Both really, really solid hockey players. Enjoyed watching them all their times here at the Wex here in Cadillac, and on some of the road trips that I made to watch those guys.
Yep.
Exciting players.
Spencer Graham is tied for the third all-time leading scorer in Viking history, Jeff. So
doesn't surprise me a bit. That is Coach Graham's son.
Brandon Eller, now number 17 for the Vikings. He'll reverse it behind the net. Going after it is Justin Smith. Up the boards, it goes past Ian Lilly, but it clears the zone. So Big Rapids will play a little bit deeper. Connor McAdams clears the line. Eller now over to Smith. Smith to Ian Lilly. Nice step up there by Connor Lee. Eller, a little bit of a weak pass there. Puck is played by the Cardinal. That'll ricochet back to Austin Pendrick down the ice. We got an icing call.
Yeah, looks like that one might end up going for an icing. I don't think he quite meant to do that, but it's going to give the teams a chance to get some fresh legs on the ice. We would like to mention tonight's crew bringing you this game. We've got director Wyatt Van Dynen. We also have his assistant Heather Stilson. And we've got Bailey Hoover directing the main camera. We have Gabrielle Long down on the Zamboni side with the jazz band. And Jacob Fulis over by the concession stand. So those guys are doing a nice job for us tonight. Hopefully they dress warm. Tends to be a little chilly in the rink.
In the corner is Nybarger. There's a shot just wide of the net by, trying to see the number on there. That was Massey, number 27 for Big Rapids. So Jack Schmidtdeal will turn with it up the boards, keeping it in and backing in it. Nice knockdown there by Ian Munch. Ian puts it back up, kept in again by Big Rapids. Ian Munch is going to this time go to the side where there's not as much pressure. That one does not get through. Turnaround slap shot, steered aside by Fosmore. Vikings having a little trouble clearing the zone. Finally, they come out. Alan Shear, that one hits the netting. And Jeff, will you tell our viewers on January 27th, My News 26 is going to be covering what?
Yeah, we've got a special presentation for our viewers on January 12th. It will be taped to January 27th. We have a Special Olympics basketball tournament that is going to take place up in Mesik at the Mesik High School Gymnasium. Games are going to run from about 10 a.m. till probably right around 3 p.m. I'm guessing there's probably going to be about a total of right around 8 teams. That's not totally finalized yet, but it's looking like there's going to be possibly 8 to 10 teams there. And it's just going to be a really good thing. We're going to televise a couple of those games, do a little bit of interviews, and really get some recognition for the Special Olympians in our area.
You know, and this is really a first, Jeff, and I'm really excited, just to be a part of it, help you out. I know you'll be doing a lot of the legwork and behind the scenes on it. So Dan Gussert is he's going to do the play-by-play, and should be just a really good afternoon. I know those kids are going to be so excited, getting to see themselves on TV. Just a nice production
and
for
they
'em.
don't know yet. We haven't broken the news
Yeah.
that they're going to be on TV. We might not be able to get their heads through the doorways if they know they're going to be TV stars.
Yeah.
So we're kind of holding off, but they're going to find out soon, and they are going to be really, really excited. That's going to be a special presentation.
All right, we got a power play for Big Rapids. And the Vikings trying to clear it out there. They need to kill this one off. They cannot go down by 3. Ian Couch with the shot that was blocked by the Vikings. Couch over to the other point. There's a pass in the corner. Off the stick of Spadowski. Comes back to Ian Couch, number 25. Cross ice in the corner. That one is deflected high up into the netting off the Vikings, so the faceoff will stay in the Viking zone.
Okay, we would also like to let you know that DVDs are available at cctv-cadillac.org and mynews26.com. You can order a single game or a box set of the season. You get a good deal on the box set. So DVD orders support the cost of equipment and pro supervision of students. So it's a really good deal. Have yourself a little memento of tonight's game and possibly some other games this year.
Vikings trying to work it out of the zone. That's Cameron Massey, number 27. Puck will go back to the point. Passing it over to Connor Lee, number 8, senior. Down deep. Vikings working their box. Number 17 is Nybarger. Nybarger over to Lee. There's a shot, never made it through. That was blocked by Justin Smith, and the Vikings will clear it out to center with 50 seconds to go in the power play for Big Rapids. It is 3-1 Big Rapids here in the third period. Here's a huge, just a booming check along the boards. I think that was Ian Lilly.
Yeah, that was Ian Lilly.
Puck is bouncing, and it'll come out to center ice, so the Vikings get a little luck there as it clears the zone. Long stretch pass. Austin Pendrick, and he will clear it all the way back into the Cardinal territory. So we got a whistle. Could be too many men. We'll see here.
Oh, they're counting them up.
While we have a break here, we want to acknowledge the pep band led by Mr. Mike Filkins, and they have played some great music here tonight. I know Sweet Caroline, they had some Led Zeppelin going, just all over the music spectrum. They had a song, more recent song. I like the song, but I don't know the name of it or the group, but good job there by the pep band to infuse some excitement into the crowd.
Yeah, it's nice to hear him tonight. I think they'd play some Journey or something. That's usually kind of a popular thing that they'll play for a lot of people are aware of.
Now Jack Schmidtdale with it. Schmidtdale, turn around, the Vikings will keep it in. Nice job there by Austin Pendrick. They're even strength. Puck comes out front. It's 4-on-4 hockey. You don't see it too often.
Well, it's not anymore, as the Cadillac's penalty just got over with, so they are even strength and on the power play for the next minute and a half.
Vikings need to convert here to try and make it a one-goal game. It's 3-1 Big Rapids.
Yeah, they do. Time is starting to become an issue here.
There's a play a little bit too far off the stick of Shear, and down the ice it goes with a minute 18 to go in the power play. Vikings have Ian Munch along with Tonello and Austin Pendrick. Schmidtdale and Shear. Tonello coming over the line. Nice fake there. Comes back out front. Oh, and knocked away there by Bolda. Puck is high up in the air. Nobody really knows where it is. Comes back to the point. Over to Austin Pendrick. Pendrick's nice move there as he spins away from his man. And Big Rapids will clear it down. Stopping it behind the net is Carter Fosmore. Somebody lost a neck guard. Jack Schmidtdale up to Ian Munch. Number 4, Munch. There's a wrist shot. Hits the chest protector. There's a bouncing rebound just wide of the net.
Boy, Ian got a good shot and a good rebound. Just wasn't able to get it through. That was close.
Now Ian Lilly is checked behind the net. Can't see the number for Big Rapids. It'll come back to the point. Over to Carpenter. Carpenter, that one was blocked. Nice job defensively by the, that was Connor Lee, number 8. Connor Lee takes his man into the end boards.
We got about
And
8 seconds left in the power play for the Vikings.
so that'll eat up the rest of the time. Vikings are still down by 2 with 5 minutes to go here in the third period. You are watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley on a Wednesday night, and it's military tribute night. Here's a giveaway out in front. Hunsmark with a shot, scored! Number 22, James Hundersmark, made a nice move, and that's the second goal tonight, Jeff, where the Vikings have kind of coughed it up in their own zone.
Yeah, that was a bit of a gift right there. He got it handed to him on a silver platter, so to speak, and he made the best of it. Put a good move on Carter Fosmore.
Yeah, he faked the backhand, came back to the forehand, and nice job to keep his balance. So the Cardinal take a commanding 3-goal lead here with 4:53 to go.
I believe that one is probably going to be unassisted.
Yep.
Again, that goal was by number 22, James Hundersmark.
Now Cardinal come right back. Long shot that'll be gloved aside by Fosmore. And a reminder, February 2nd, once again our 20-year tribute program for the Cadillac High School hockey program. Scott Graham has been the head coach for all 20 years. Tom Mueller, who's was also the assistant coach, he'll be back with us that night. Good to have Tom back.
And we've already sprinkled in a few of those old alumni here and there, Bill. You got a couple of those guys tonight, huh?
Yep, Josh Thomas, Craig Kennard. They were able to visit with us here in the booth, so that was nice to hear those guys. There's a couple other players down there too, Jeff, tonight along the glass. I know Eric Sharp is there, and Eric will be helping us out on that night also. So it's good to see some of the old players coming back.
Yep, they're still coming and supporting the Vikings. Now, is Josh still in the area? I wasn't able to hear the interview.
Josh is downstate. He's going to be, I think, in Elma doing his final study for orthopedic. He's going to be an orthopedic surgeon. I think that's what it is. So
good for him.
Yeah. That takes a little bit of smarts for that.
Yeah.
Oh, a big hit along the boards. That was number 21. There's a shot save by Fosmore. Vikings will clear it. Right back in the zone. Tagging up Big Rapids.
Probably why we're in the booth and he's into orthopedics, eh, Bill?
Vikings clear it off the ankle of Ian Munch. He didn't appreciate that too much, especially when you're not expecting it.
No, he gave him one back.
Puck is played up along the boards, tipped by Tonello. I felt that one, Jeff.
Yeah.
Not sure who took the brunt of it, but
that's the nice part about being on this side of the ice. You get to feel the game a little bit more.
Vikings, nice move by Derek Tonello, still trying to control the puck. Alan Shearer, and I think there was an offside. It's a delayed offside.
Yep, and they were able to clear before the puck went back in. So
close to too many men. When that puck comes next to the bench, when they're changing up the line, sometimes you can run into a little trouble there. That's Ian Lilly, some good checks along the blue line, and then a huge hit by Connor Lee. Lilly comes up, and Lee will skate away quickly. I think he's going to go into the box.
Yeah, there was a little extra shenanigans going on there.
We'll wait and see what the call is. I think Connor Lee was getting the first penalty, but Ian may have got a retaliation.
So it could end up being even strength here. We'll see.
Jeff, let's get a quick shout out for our sponsors right now while we have just a second.
Okay, we've got Napa with locations in Cadillac, Lake City, and Big Rapids. We've got Pizza Plus, Cadillac Tire, and Cadillac Casting Incorporated is all sponsoring this game tonight. And a big thank you to all our sponsors for bringing you this and the other games that we have going on this year. If you'd like to be a sponsor for Winter High School sports, please contact your sales teams at 231-577-1844 or email sales@mynews26.com. All of our sports broadcasts are produced with cooperation between the Wexford Misaki Career Tech Center, CCTV, and My News 26. Students run cameras, graphics, and instant replay, supervised by a professional director.
All right, Jeff, they've got 2 minutes up on the board for Connor Lee, so it will be a power play for the Vikings. I'm not sure if Ian Munch had to go in the box. I think maybe.
No, it was Ian Lilly.
Or Ian Lilly. Yep, sorry.
And is it possible he got a misconduct, and then you don't end up getting? I'm not sure he's in the box. We can't see it from here, unfortunately.
Still awaiting the official call here on the penalty. But we got a timeout for Coach Scott Graham and the Vikings as they will maybe go over the penalty situation here one more time. Our crew tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, our director is Wyatt Van Dynen. He is being assisted by Miss Heather Stilson. And our main camera, our center camera, is being operated by Bailey Hoover tonight. We've got Gabrielle Long down at the Zamboni end, listening to the jazz band as we speak. And down at the concession end area is Jacob Pulis. They're doing a wonderful job tonight and have been all season, actually. So a little shout out to them and a thank you for our fine crew working behind the scenes tonight.
And they also work boys and girls basketball during the winter time. And I know Dan Gussert and Jay Simon, they do an excellent job covering basketball for 26 Sports and CCTV. Matter of fact, this Friday, January 19th, Essexville Garber will come to town and play the Vikings. So that's a little bit different. You
Right.
get to see them very often.
Yeah, there's usually some pretty good basketball being played down in Bay City and Saginaw area. So
The Vikings hockey team will go on the road, and we won't be back for our next broadcast until I want to say it's the 31st. It's a Wednesday, and that'll be TC West will be coming to town. So we got a little break here before you and I come back on the ice, but we will be. Let's see, that's the 31st. So we'll be up in Mesek for the Special Olympic basketball game before that on the Saturday.
Right. Yep. Looking forward to that. So get a little bit of basketball and hockey sprinkled in.
Yep.
That's definitely going to be a special broadcast with the Special Olympians facing off against each other.
All right, we got the power play. The Vikings are pulling their goalie so they can get a 6-on-4, trying to get a couple goals here. In the corner, Hayden Watkins. Watkins will play it back to Austin Pendrick. Pendrick, tipped away there, but nice job of picking his pocket was Hayden Watkins. Oh, and going through the stick of the defenseman, that was Justin Smith. In the corner, bodies flying everywhere. Long pass over to Alan Shear. Alan Shear. That was Tonello, who was back checked there nicely by, can't get the number, was that Spadowski?
No, I thought it was number 10. That was Lewis McDonald.
McDonald.
With a nice back check there. Save a good scoring opportunity from Tonello.
This is actually, for Big Rapids, they can ice the puck at this point and eat up some time.
Right, so that means they can shoot at the net trying to get a goal.
Yeah.
Not that they're in real need of a goal right now, but nonetheless, you just never know. If Cadillac were to pop one or two here.
Puck is in the corner. Hayden Watkins is battling there. And that'll be shot down the ice. No icing with a minute 28 to go here in the game. 40 seconds to go on the power play.
Yep.
Trying to wrap it around is that's Ben Carroll, number 2, working hard against 4 Vikings. Really good job there by Carroll.
Yeah, Pendrick was doing all he could do to goaltend back there.
There's an offside. Oh.
Nope, never did get across.
Puck will be played deep. Jack Schmidtdale with under a minute to go. The Vikings are down by 3. Alan Shear, there's an offside call against the Vikings with 50 seconds to go.
All right, one of the advantages of having two linesmen right on that blue line watching.
And Jeff, maybe one of us will be able to scoot down a little bit early and see if we can get Fletcher Bolda as our post-game interview. The goalie for Big Rapids. He's played a very solid game.
Can probably take care of that.
Puck is at center ice to David Carpenter. Up at the red line. Coming over the zone is Alex Leotard. Half a minute to go here in the game. Puck is behind the net for the Vikings. Up the boards to Scheer. He'll tip it back to Jack Schmidtdeal. Schmidtdeal to Leotard. Ian Munch. That shot is wide of the net. Big Rapids just trying to eat up the last 10 seconds of the game. Nice pass back to the point. Jack Schmidtdeal with the shot that's wide of the net. And a little bit of a scrum going on in the corner. Teams are coming together. Referee's trying to break it up. We've got Ian Munch in there, and 17 is Blake Nybarger. So referee Marty Schaefer and Justin Ullery will try and sort this out with 1 second to go in the game, so it's kind of academic. Go to www.mynews26.com. You can check the schedule for all of our sports broadcasts, whether it be hockey or basketball, any upcoming games. This game will air also on January 20th at 4 p.m. We want to thank our guests Craig Kennard and Josh Thomas tonight for being with us up in the booth. Our next game, our next hockey broadcast will be January 31st. That'll be TC West as they come to the Wex. Faceoff will be deep in the Cadillac zone with 1 second to go. Third period, Big Rapids has scored 2 goals. Cadillac has not scored any. Their puck is dropped. The buzzer goes, and that'll end the game as the Big Rapids Cardinal will walk away with a 4-1 victory over the Vikings here from the Wex. Jeff Castillo is down for the post game. Our final score here, the Big Rapids Cardinals 4, the Cadillac Vikings 1. Stay tuned for the post-game show on 26 Sports and CCTV, and we'll be back in just a moment.